Welcome, everybody, to the Micro Vlogcast. We're entering Season 9. I have Vicki Scott and Matt Van Sweden from the team with me here today. We're excited to jump into a whole new season and talk about a bunch of case studies and customer success stories, all through the lens of some of our principles that we adopt here at Foresight. In seasons past, we've discussed our mission and our values and our purpose. And we also have this thing that we call principles inside the organization. And these are really frameworks and filters that we try to approach our work with in service of driving the most impact for our customers. And so those principles are interdisciplinary. So we want to take an interdisciplinary approach to doing sustainability. Holistic. We also want to take a holistic approach, and we'll get into the differences between those two things in future episodes. Unbiased expertise. So we want to be the trusted advisor of our clients, and we want to give them expertise and advice that fits inside of their goals, their needs, and their constraints. We want to be ROI-driven. So sustainability done well is profitable. Profit is positive. The triple bottom line, people, planet, and profit. And so it's very important to us that we show up and drive financial benefits through everything that we do. And then the fifth principle that we'll get into and talk about is this idea of transparency. We really believe that sustainability and climate and all the energy transition and these topics can be very complex. They can be very confusing. And so it's important to us that we're educational, that everything that we bring to our clients is digestible, and that our clients really understand what we're doing so that they can get on board and adopt it and feel empowered to move forward. And even if that means we're maybe giving away what we do, the secret sauce, we think that that's okay. And so these 5 things, interdisciplinary, holistic, unbiased expertise, ROI-driven, and transparent, are our 5 principles. And we're going to spend this whole season talking about why that matters and how that shows up with our specific customers. So I'll start the first episode with not a specific one, but Matt and Vicki, you guys have been here many years between the two of you.
Years.
How do you think about these things more broadly as we move forward? Like, tell me a little bit, just more like high level, what you think of these principles and how you think they play out and why you think they're important.
Well, for me, I think what was interesting about these principles is Paj and I were talking about, collaborating in some way for a long time before I joined the team. And when I got here, I was like, oh, these principles are very aligned with how I've developed professionally around the services I bring to my clients. And it's really rooted in driving the best, most cost optimized solutions with the greatest impact, right? We're always on the hunt for impact. And the marriage of all these 5 principles was an easy transition for me, because it's just kind of how my posture and how I operate. And so starting with values, being holistic, challenging assumptions, being transparent, right? Like, these are all very critical aspects of really driving value in a complex marketplace. So again, it was just a breath of fresh air coming to an organization that kind of really just organized around these and created systems to support humans pursuing this work through these principles.
Cool.
I would say mine's very similar, especially the transparency. Energy can be very complex, and sometimes it's made confusing on purpose, so people can't understand it. So it was really refreshing coming to a company where we weren't afraid to show our cards in the benefit of the customer, so that they could understand energy and make great decisions that were good for them as an organization and save money too.
Yeah.
So that was super exciting for me as well.
I love transparency because it's like a lot of our clients are trying to make the best decisions with the information they have, and sometimes they don't have good information. And so transparency is the way to empower them to make better decisions. And that's like just a transformational approach to the work.
Cool. Well, great. So that's what this season is going to be all about, talking about these 5 principles and how they're meaningful to us and how they show up in our clients and how our clients benefit from these approaches. So we'll see you next time on the Microvlogcast. Thanks.
Should we be looking anywhere else besides amongst our group? Okay, perfect. To me, I'm thinking like we're just at lunch, we're having a drink, or where's the tequila? We won't put that on.
Oh,
No.
we've got a blooper now.